If you want to be healthy, smart, and get a head start, growing up to be the very best you can be, join the Kids for Health Clubhouse Kids and learn healthy ways from A to Z. Learn to have a healthier body and a cleaner world too. Don't forget your many manners. Hey, Kids for Health brings it all to you. Kids for Health, Kids for Health. You'll see what we're talking about. You can be a shining star. Wow, you'll go far.
No doubt.
Learn to have a healthier body and a cleaner world too. Don't forget your many manners. Hey, Kids for Health brings it all to you. To you. To you. Everybody ready?
Healthy choices help you grow. Healthy choices head to toe. Healthy food and exercise help you become healthy wise. Kids for Health!
Presenting today's lesson, the thinking machine.
Pat your skull and snap. You use your brain for everything. Pat your skull and clap. Tap, tap, tap your back. Tap your bumpy spine. Your vertebrae lives inside. Feel that bumpy line. Nerves, 31 pairs take messages to the brain. Think about it, send it back. Information is the game. Pat your skull and snap. You use your brain for everything. Pat your skull and clap. Tap, tap, tap your back. Tap your bumpy spine. Your vertebrae lives inside. Feel that bumpy line. Nerves, 31 pairs take messages to the brain. Think about it, send it back. Information is the game.
Hurry, hurry, step right up. There's so much to see under the Big Top. I'm Big Top Brainy Ringmaster, and I'll lead you through the circus that shows the brilliance of the brain. You'll meet Mr. Strange Brain and Trixie the Trapeze Artist. In Clownville, you'll see Scentsy Clown, and you'll meet our magician, Magical Max. Finally, you'll be entertained with the grand finale presented by me, the Big Top Brainy Ringmaster, the best brain helpers ever seen by human eyes. Come one, come all, and now introducing our first act, Mr. Strange Brain.
Strange Brain here. Your brain has two helpers. The brain's first helper is the spinal cord. Say spinal cord. Spinal cord. Please, hold up your little finger. Your spinal cord is as thick as your little finger. When you are grown, it will be 18 inches long. The spinal cord is inside your vertebrae. Say vertebrae. Vertebrae. You can find your vertebrae by feeling the bumpy bones down the middle of your back. Pretend this bumpy tubing is your vertebrae. And this flexible wire is your spinal cord. See how the vertebrae bones protect the spinal cord? The spinal cord connects to your brain. From the spinal cord going to all parts of your body are nerves, the brain's second helper. Say nerves. Nerves. There are 31 pairs of nerves branching off the spinal cord. Nerves act as messengers carrying news to your brain. Your brain thinks about the message and sends it back through the nerves to your body. A lot of information is coming in while a lot of information is going out. Mr. Strange Brain says, exercise your brain.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how do you learn about the world around you? Your 5 senses are used to report information about the world around you. This information is sent to your brain. Your brain's memory helps you decide what your senses are telling you. We have 5 senses: seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. Let's ask Scentsy Clown to help us. I'll count to 3, and we'll call Scentsy together. 1, 2, 3, Scentsy! Scentsy, we need your help in doing a sensational finger play that will help the class remember their 5 senses. Class, you follow Scentsy and do what she does. Put your thumb on your ears so you can hear. Put your index finger on your eyes to see things go by. Put your middle finger on your nose to smell a rose. Put your ring finger on your lips to taste a sip. Put your pinky on your chin to touch your skin. Thanks, Scentsy. See you again soon. Your sense organs have nerves inside them that send messages to your brain. You hear, see, smell, taste, and touch with the help of your nerves. The nerves carry messages along a sensory nerve to your brain. Say sensory nerve. Sensory nerve. What are you doing? We didn't call you again. We said sensory, not Scentsy. That's okay. You're all right. Sorry about the confusion. The words senses and sensory sound alike. A sensory nerve is one type of messenger. When the brain gets a sensory nerve message, it decides what the body should do. You're about to experience your sensory nerves. Your Kids for Health facilitator has some sensed items to share with you. Oh, good. You're back. Presenting Trixie, the trapeze artist.
Hi, boys and girls. I'm Trixie, the trapeze artist. I hope you enjoyed using your sensory nerves. A second type of nerve is a motor nerve. Say motor nerve. Motor nerve. A motor nerve is working when the brain receives a message and has the body do something. Your motor nerves act as your body's engines. They help you move. My brain sent a message to swing my trapeze. The message traveled on the motor nerves and said, check it out.
For your entertainment, Scentsy Clown is back again. In Clownville, you can see both sensory and motor nerves working together. Here's an example. You're at clown school and you hear a buzzing fly around your ear. You listen and listen. Finally, your sensory nerves are tired of listening to that buzzing sound. You are hearing an annoying noise. Your motor nerves say, "Get that fly away from me." Watch closely and you'll see the magician, Magical Max, appear.
I have a model of the brain. Ta-da! The brain has 3 parts. Each part of your brain has a special job to do. The front of the brain controls thinking, moving, and your 5 senses. Use the front of your brain by touching your nose with your finger. Ta-da! The middle part of the brain helps keep your balance. It helps you walk. Ta-da! Everyone, please stand and balance on one foot with me. Great job! Please sit down. The lower part of the brain controls heart rate and your breathing. Take 2 deep breaths. Place your hand over your heart and tap it lightly. Attached to the lower part of the brain is the spinal cord. Remember, this cord is inside the vertebrae in your back. Nerves come off the spinal cord and go to all parts of your body. The spinal cord helps us to have quick movements. Ooh, hot potato! Ooh. Those quick movements come in handy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the grand finale, I have human spinal cord tissue for you to see. It's a small section of spinal cord to be seen by your eyes only. Sometimes when people die, their body organs are donated to hospitals or medical schools so others can learn from them. This spinal cord tissue is kept in chemicals to keep its appearance. If you do not wish to see the specimen, it's okay. You may place your heads on your desk at this time. I'll tell you when you can raise your heads. This is a section of the human spinal cord. Notice the spinal cord covering. If you look closely, you will see blood vessels that look like tiny brown lines. Next, let's look for the nerve strands. These nerve strands look like tiny threads or hairs branching off the spinal cord. You may raise your heads now.
Welcome, boys and girls. Come and listen to the great Lucinda. Come closer, a little closer. Lucinda has a crystal ball to help tell you about your brain. You need your brain for everything that you do. Think about your favorite food. Your brain told you what your favorite food is. Your brain is busy working all the time. It remembers and tells your body what to do. You can remember a lot of things because your brain stores what you learn. This is called memory. Say memory. Memory. My crystal ball tells me that you are very good counters. Count to 15 with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now let's count backwards from 15 to 1. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. My crystal ball tells me you did that with the help of your brain's memory. The great Lucinda wants you to close your eyes and see if you can remember what the weather was like yesterday. Think to yourself, was it sunny or was it cloudy? Now open your eyes. Your brain helps you remember. My crystal ball says it is important to exercise your mind and memory by learning.
Hey kids, we've had a great time here at the Big Top Circus learning about the brain and the 5 senses. Use your brain to remember this brainy song.
Pat your skull and snap. You use your brain for everything. Pat your skull and clap. Tap, tap, tap your back, tap your bumpy spine. Your vertebrae lives inside, feel that bumpy line. Nerves, 31 pairs take messages to the brain. Think about it, send it back, information is the game. Pat your skull and snap. You use your brain for everything. Pat your skull and clap. Tap, tap, tap your back, tap your bumpy spine. Your vertebrae lives inside, feel that bumpy line. Nerves, 31 pairs take messages to the brain. Think about it, send it back, information is the game.
Now it's your turn to sing along. Do the actions with the circus kids. Pat your skull and snap. You use your brain for everything. Pat your skull and clap. Tap, tap, tap your back, tap your bumpy spine. Your vertebrae lives inside, feel that bumpy line. Nerves, 31 pairs take messages to the brain. Think about it, send it back, information is the game. Pat
pat your skull and snap. You use your brain for everything. Pat your skull and clap. Tap, tap, tap your back, tap your bumpy spine. Your vertebrae lives inside. Feel that bumpy line. Nerves, 31 pairs take messages to the brain. Think about it, send it back. Information is the game.
Great job! Have a healthy circus. Kids, that's all from the Big Top.
Use your brain and say no to foods high in sugar or fat. Exercise your brain by thinking of new and different exercises to keep physically fit. I'm thinking of a phrase. Be smart, do your part.
Everybody ready?
Healthy choices help you grow. Healthy choices head to toe. Healthy food and exercise help you become